Christopher Columbus, explorer of the New World. Christopher Columbus was born in the autumn of 1451 in the Italian city of Genoa to a middle-class family working in wool weaving and trade. From an early age, he was passionate about the sea and maps and began sailing in his early teens, participating in commercial voyages across the Mediterranean and northern Europe. He later settled in Portugal, which was then the center of global exploration, where he married and deeply studied geography, astronomy, and ancient manuscripts. There, he conceived an idea that was insane by the standards of his time: reaching the spice and gold-rich Indies by sailing west across the Atlantic Ocean, instead of circumnavigating Africa. He presented his idea to the King of Portugal, but was rejected, after which he headed to Spain, where he spent years trying to convince the royal court. In 1492, after a long wait, King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella agreed to finance his historic voyage. Columbus set sail with 3 small ships, and on October 12th of that same year, he set foot on land in the Bahamas, believing he had reached India, thus naming the indigenous people Indians. He returned to Spain as a national hero and was appointed Admiral of the Ocean Sea and Governor of the New Lands. Columbus led 3 more voyages to the New World, but his motivation quickly shifted from exploration to an absolute obsession with gathering gold and enslaving humans. He imposed a terrifying regime on the indigenous population, the Taino people, ordering the hands of anyone who failed to collect their designated quota of gold to be severed, and initiated the transatlantic slave trade to send thousands of enslaved people to the markets of Spain. His cruelty was not limited to the indigenous people. He ruled the Spanish colonies with an iron fist, torturing and executing Spanish settlers who opposed his policies. By the year 1500, news of his tyranny and misgovernance reached the royal court, prompting the king to send a royal investigator who stripped Columbus of his post, arrested him, and sent him back to Spain, bound in chains and irons. Although the king later released him due to his past achievements and permitted him a final voyage, he was stripped of all his political powers and barred from governing the colonies. Columbus spent his final years ill, suffering from severe arthritis, and died on May 20th, 1506, in the Spanish city of Valladolid at the age of 54. He passed away wealthy, yet politically isolated, believing until his very last breath, delusionally, that he had discovered the route to Asia, never realizing that he had opened the door to reshaping the map of the world with blood and gold. Tell me in the comments, who should we cover next?